area in Ebonyi State, owing to some of the high rate of SCR's failure to authenticate voters' fingerprints in some areas, particularly in Ebonyi State. Let me get Mr. Martin Onofo, the presidential candidate of the NCP. Your response now, because I mean, yeah, we just heard Mr. Couch talking about this challenge about authenticating fingerprints and how he thinks it's unpleasant if it's 59% who are able to get their fingerprints authenticated.
59% needs to be put in context. Are we assuming that the 100% that came to be authenticated were actually authentic? We need to see the detailed report, we need to see the final report, we need to define the 59%. Because if I have stolen a card and I come to the station and it doesn't authenticate me, it means the machine is right. That actually means that the machine is right. So you don't count that against the machine. So we need to get additional details and be clear about what this 59% means.
Are you saying we could have gotten 40% of fake PVCs because they...
It is possible because it is possible because right now
fake PVC is in Port Harcourt.
Yes, that's one reported case. Do you know about unreported cases? Right now, I am aware that some political parties are buying PVCs. Now, if they buy off Chamberlain's PVC, it is not Chamberlain that you will see at the polling station. So who told you that they themselves were not performing a trial? That the parties that bought PVCs were not also performing a trial to see if they could beat the PVC.
Do you know any states that had a fake PVC other than Port Harcourt?
I didn't monitor. I didn't monitor. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you information that I know and that I'm sure of. I know people who told me that people have approached them to buy their PVCs. So, we must understand the ethical ambience in Nigeria. We must understand that. We must understand that this is a country where near the highest level of political office holders held an election, and where there were 35 voters, and they said 16 is greater than 19. So you must understand the environment. We can't keep pretending that we're in a clean environment. There are serious challenges in this environment. Our position is very simple. If the card readers work right, the card readers will improve the integrity of the elections.
What if they don't work right?
If they don't work right, the card readers will also further complicate.
What's the definition of working right?
Working right, anything less than 90% will not be acceptable to me as an individual.
90?
As an individual, anything less than 90% will not be acceptable to me. Because I won't take it if I'm disenfranchised. I have my PVC. If I'm disenfranchised, I'm going to sue INEC. You can be sure of that one.
Mr. Noliju almost looks as if you're underscoring his point, but that's not what he's doing.
No. I'm not agreeing with him.
Okay.
His position is don't use PVCs.
No, I don't say don't.
Okay, excellent.
What I'm saying is, I understand the state of the art, technology-wise. Today on Earth, only one company has mastered the biometric implementation, and that company's name is called Autentec. What happened? It was bought off by Apple computers, and what did Apple do? Put that fingerprint technology on their iPhones. Right. The other ones that tried to buy fake ones, they didn't work. The Samsung phones don't work on the fingerprint reader. If Samsung couldn't get it right, where did INEC get a technology that would be better than 59%?
We'll get a response.
40% of Nigerians not voting is unacceptable.
Okay.
I am with my friend.
We'll be back after the break. Join us again. Welcome back to Nigeria 2015. Well, yes, we have several reports coming through to you today from our correspondents across the country. Well, let me move over to Ini Thompson, whom we are hologramming into the studio today to give us a wrap-up of what's happening where you are. Hello, Ini.
Thank you so much, Chamberlain. Well, hologramming, it's been around for a while. It's just not so commonly used by television stations because it's really expensive. But one advantage of it is that when you have reporters or even guests sometimes in noisy environments, you hologram them into the studio and you have a more sane conversation with them. And that's what one of the things Channels Television is playing around with. Well, away from that, we go to news across the country. We go to Anambra State, where the senatorial candidate is receiving endorsement from the women. The women are in the news again. And then in Ogun State, people living with disability are getting the attention of INEC, so they must participate in the upcoming election. Let's bring you the stories.
A cross-section of women supporters of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, in Anambra State, singing the praise of one of their own, a senatorial candidate, Victor Ome. He is also in high spirits and competes with the women. The women's decision is built on the confidence they have in the governor, Willie Obiano. Enjoying this endorsement, promises flow from him.
They know that I will not let them down. That's why they came out in this Slack number to say that their votes are for me. It's a huge responsibility on my part to ensure that they do not regret their action.
In Imo State, the governor, Rocha Sokorocha, takes a walk with his supporters in the state capital, Owerri. But beyond campaigns in his state, he says he's confident that his party, the All Progressives Congress, will celebrate at the end of the elections.
APC is still strong. I'm just coming from Lagos now, where I introduced on-body to the Igbo people. And so victories are sure for us in APC.
In Oyo State, people living with disabilities are campaigning for the All Progressives Congress, APC. They say they've decided to pitch their tents with the opposition because the present administration had refused to sign the disability bill into law.
We are over 20 million people in Nigeria. How can a president deny rights of over 20 million people to be signed into a bill?